The RheinEnergieStadion will be one of the 10 venues hosting matches at UEFA Euro 2024, operating under the name Cologne Stadium during the tournament with a listed capacity of 43,000. Under its current sponsorship name since 2001, the stadium has a more traditional name, Müngersdorfer Stadion. This is a reference to the Müngersdorf district of Western Cologne that the stadium sits within. The stadium's history dates back over 100 years, to a time in the early 1920s where the 1919 Treaty of Versailles had brought to an end Germany's period of war and led to the removal of fortifications that had been in place around the city of Cologne. With the fortifications removed, Cologne had a wide, largely unused strip of land on its western outskirts that could now be put into use. The site became a green belt, with plans to have a community sports centre within it. The Sport Park Müngersdorf took shape between 1920 and 1923, with plans soon announced to create a large stadium within the complex. Construction of the original Müngersdorfer Stadion began in October 1921, complete just 23 months later, with official opening on the 16th of September 1923. The stadium began life in use by two local football clubs, Kölner BC 01 and Sportvereinigung Sulz 07. The two clubs stayed in place at the Cologne Stadium until after the Second World War, with the pair merging in 1948 to form the 1. SC Köln that is well known today. Die Geissböcke have been at the RheinEnergieStadion site ever since. Cologne had hoped to be one of the host cities to the West Germany 1974 FIFA World Cup, with plans for a complete reconstruction of the Müngersdorfer Stadion to accompany it. When it became apparent that costs would be too high though, more than 4 times what was originally thought, Cologne had to withdraw their hosting plans, with Dortmund instead taking up the host city rights to that tournament. The new build of the Müngersdorfer Stadion was ready by 1975, though due to necessary cuts, it held around 20,000 less people than it was originally planned to. The Müngersdorfer Stadion will get its first tournament experience in 1988, used the 2 group stage games at that year's UEFA EURO. By the 2000s, a now reunified Germany was set to host the 2006 FIFA World Cup, with Cologne one of its host cities. The city planned a new stadium to replace the now outdated Müngersdorfer Stadion in order to comply with FIFA regulations. Work began in late December 2001, taking 30 months to complete the rebuild of 1. SC Köln's historic home. The 50,000-seater stadium would open on the 31st of January 2004, built in stages 1 stand at a time, so that SC Köln wouldn't have to permanently leave the stadium and could keep on playing matches there. Construction process also saw the removal of previously present track and field facilities, creating a football-specific venue. The new-look RheinEnergieStadion got practice for the World Cup, being used for the 2005 FIFA Confederations Cup under the name FIFA World Cup Stadium Cologne. It would hold 3 group stage matches in total, one of them being host Germany's 3-0 Matchday 2 win over African champions Tunisia. A year later, Cologne held 5 games at the 2006 FIFA World Cup, with an average 45,000 crowd. The run included 4 group stage matches, as well as the round of 16 tie where Ukraine beat Switzerland on penalties after a goalless draw. Both the old Müngersdorfer Stadion and new RheinEnergieStadion have experience with domestic and international football. Its very first Germany game had been all the way back in 1927, with its first post-war game seeing 1. SC Nuremberg beat 1. SC Kaiserslautern in front of a giant crowd of 75,000. In August 2007, the stadium hosted a Turkish Super Cup as a neutral venue, seeing Fenerbahce beat Besiktas 2-1. It has in turn been the regular venue for the DFB Women's Pokal final since 2010. Bayern 04 Leverkusen, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Alemannia Aachen have made use of the Cologne Stadium for European fixtures when necessary, and following the COVID-19 pandemic in Europe, the stadium was among the venues used for the final stages of the 2019-20 UEFA Europa League. The RheinEnergieStadion would hold 3 behind closed doors games in total, including the final where Sevilla beat Inter 3-2 to win their 6th title. The RheinEnergieStadion's experience stretches beyond just association football, with NFL Europe's Cologne Centurions based here throughout their existence between 2004 and 2007. Ice hockey is another sport that's been played at the stadium in the last decade, with multiple concerts held in Cologne over the years. The RheinEnergieStadion nowadays sits in the heart of a complex that includes a developing velodrome, an outdoor swimming pool, an indoor swimming pool, hockey pitches, tennis courts and athletics facilities. The complex forms part of the Deutsche Sporthochschule Köln, Germany's only sports university. Size and simplicity is the dominant characteristic with the interior of the RheinEnergieStadion, a quartet of giant 2-tiered stands with partially filled-in corners. The main stand sits over to the west, with the tunnel down the front and an additional executive tier in place just below the top tier. The north stand holds within it the 1. SC Köln Museum. Standing room at the bottom of the south stand and bottom of the northeast corner is replaced with seating for international matches, leading to a reduced capacity from its maximum of 50,000. 2024 will see the RheinEnergieStadion host its fourth major international football tournament. In total, the stadium will host 5 games. Hungary v Switzerland in Group A on Saturday the 15th of June, Scotland v Switzerland in Group A on Wednesday the 19th of June, Belgium v Romania in Group E on Saturday the 22nd of June, England v Slovenia in Group C on Tuesday the 25th of June, and B1 v A3, D3, E3 or F3 in the round of 16 on Sunday the 30th of June. Will you be attending any of the Euro 2024 games at the RheinEnergieStadion? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to the Matchday Man for more stadium profiles like this one. I'll see you then.